Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you a flip for the When Frogs Sing journaling class that I'm taking with Rhomany. And first, I just want to show you kind of what my style was. I haven't really journaled in 2013 because we had a lot of family stuff going on, and then we found out I was pregnant and my energy level just went, and I couldn't even do basic things like cook dinner. So, but I'm gonna kind of flip through some of my journals from 2012 so you can kind of see what my style was and then how that's comparing to the class. So this was just my 2012, where I was just playing with color and paint on paper and all kinds of different things like Kool-Aid, homemade spray paints. I was also taking Life Book and Book of Days with Effie Wild, Life Book with Tamara. And you can see it's very colorful, it's very doodly, it's very layered. There's a ton of journaling going on because that was part of the Book of Days process. But there's also a ton of pages that don't have anything on them. All I did was backgrounds. And I really kind of got burnt out with just doing big background full things without a whole lot of meaning. I like to do them, I like to paint them, but then I never go back and do anything with them. This was the first half of 2012. I actually did 3 journals in 2012. And you just kind of see. And I did lots of fun little flip out things. And again, a lot of unfinished little pages there. A lot of scrapbook paper, a lot of stamping in it, some rub-ons. And this is the second half of the year, starting in May, I guess. This was also part of the 29 Faces of May that I tried to do. I think I did maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I actually did more than I thought. 12, this, and 13. This is when I was burnt out. I think that's when it ended, yeah. That's when it ended. I couldn't think of any good ways to do phases after that, so I moved on. These were Life Book classes with Tamara. And I love to collect words, just random words for no reason to use in found poetry and stuff like that. And owls. owls seem to follow me around. They're definitely probably my totem animal, and I'd say that's still applicable, but they were definitely then. They've been with me for the last couple of years. So that's just kind of the style that I was going with at that point in time, to give you an idea. And now I'm doing When Frogs Sing with Rhomany. It's an awesome, awesome class. She's set up the class format so that you do a week of your own thing, and then there's 12 days of learning a technique or new ideas, and then you have 2 days off. So I'm going to try and do a flip on those 2 days off, or about that time frame, so that you can kind of see how I'm progressing on some of the stuff and how the journal's going. So this is just a flip through this first session of class. So this was the first week where we were just kind of doing our own thing, getting used to it. I've been putting my to-do lists in here as far as creative to-do lists so that I can go through and check them off as I'm going. This was my word of the year, nurture. This is a page I haven't finished. And then I have a fodder list of things that can get stuck in here. And then a karma list for like the fun, you know, you did a good thing. You worked in your journal for 5 minutes, now go reward yourself with a YouTube video, or what else is on here? Trip to the art museum, walking along the river, disc golf, a special photo shoot, creative project with Addie. And the first technique and idea that we learned was sketchnoting, which is something I'd never done before, and it's something I'm not sure how I would apply to my everyday life as far as journaling. This is an example that I did do that was a day of my life. Was asleep, woke up, because it takes 3 alarms to wake me up, including Addie. And Addie was still asleep, so then I got coffee, and then I checked my phone to see if there was any new prompts for When Frogs Sing. And then Addie was still asleep, and I got ready for work, and I put her in the playpen, and got in the car, went to work, sad face. Spent 20 minutes in my department, then I was in pharmacy helping them, had to call one of my reps, got off work, did some dishes, ate some sandwiches, played with Addie and gave her a bath, and then worked on this page for 35 minutes. Then I just stuck some collage bits in here of things that I really, really love. This is part of my D-Stash project. This was a magazine tear out, and I just loved this dress. This is another sketch note with some notes on it. This is planning out my dividers for project life, actually. More time management, to-do lists, some info on sketchnoting, some faces. This is just journaling page about the day. Some sketch note actions. These are multiple people actions. Just some more journaling. Some more sketch note information. And I love this guy. Coffee changes the icky face from sleep into boing, making work bearable. This is just another collage piece from a magazine. It's a table actually, and it looks like a broken vase, and it's really cool, and Jamie and I both like it. This was a fairy tale that I sketch noted. It's Snow White. This was a sketch note I did on how to organize photos to scrapbook, which was a topic on Two Peas in a Bucket, actually. So I kind of took some ideas to incorporate into how I organize our photos. And then this is a sketch note that I try to do from the paper clipping roundtable, what do you call it, podcast on CHA and the trends that are going on. Another time management thing, a sketch note about my life from being born to now, our little family with Addie. This is just some more notes. This is another collage magazine cutout that I really want to make this bag. I think it would be really cool to do a canvas bag and then do some Mod Podge, or not Mod Podge, modeling paste to get some texture and like tie-dye it or something. I think that would be a fun project for the summer. I'm addicted to bags and purses. So this is one that I just finished today actually, and I doodled these flowers and put this quote on. It says, "The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office." And I loved that. That was my week so far. So that's what I've got. As you can see, it's a lot less color, a lot less backgrounds, but it's actually more content, I think. And I'm loving the way Rhomany's got the class format set up. I feel like if I'm journaling about my day, I'm just writing. But I like to incorporate these new ideas into my journaling, whereas it's not all the backgrounds and no content, but there's actually meaning and information and things I want to remember and all that fun stuff. And I love that she's highlighting inspiration from other people who are using that same method in different ways. There's tons of extra examples to be inspired by, and you guys should really check out this class because it is awesome. So that's all I've got. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.